A quick note before we dive into this video, it was made a few days in advance of the Game Awards, which are actually this evening. If anything Crash or Spyro related is revealed at the Game Awards, I'll be sure to update the video and create some more content. Hey everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to another video. Now today we are looking at the Crash and Spyro stuff again. Now I've not looked at this kind of stuff for a while because basically I've been very busy, focused on Civ and Harry Potter stuff when I was uploading. So this has took a bit of a back seat for a while, which, yeah, sorry if you've been waiting for videos. But yeah, today I'm going to be looking at Spyro 2021 and also Crash 2021 and talking about what we can expect from each series next year, what I'm hoping for, and also kind of tie in what the rumours are suggesting. So hopefully this will be an interesting discussion video, and obviously if you've got any more information or thoughts, leave them in the comments because it's always cool to chat down there. Okay, so the first topic is Spyro 2021, and honestly, I love the Reignited trilogy. I think Spyro is properly magical, so just talking about Spyro 2021 as a game that's likely to happen is pretty special, but I think overall what I'd say is that surely 2021 has got to be the year for Spyro 4. If Activision want to keep that momentum they built with the Reignited trilogy, it just has to be. As much as I've enjoyed all the Crash content over the last 2 years, you know, with CTR and obviously Crash 4, I think it'll be very tough for Spyro fans if next year is not the year for a new Spyro game. Like, if they bring out a new Crash game but not a new Spyro game, I think Spyro will lose a lot of momentum and a lot of the new fans it has won over recently. So I'm hoping, just for the future of the series, that next year does see a new Spyro game. And I think what's really good is that I do think that 2021 will be the year of Spyro 4. And by Spyro 4, I mean a brand new Spyro 4, not an Enter the Dragonfly remake, because that game has too much baggage, to be honest, to really be brought back. The original game was unpolished, it's not got good reviews. I think people have got a lot of bad experiences because it was just like an unfinished game. If it had been finished and was a good game, maybe I'd be talking about they could do a remake, but I really do think that the next Spyro game, hopefully Spyro 4, will be a brand new game. When it comes to what I'm expecting from any Spyro 4 game, I think we just have to look at the quality of Crash 4 It's About Time to, one, have faith in Activision and its studios, that they know what they're doing, and secondly, that we can look there for probably a formula of how a Spyro 4 game would work. So, from the Insane trilogy to Crash 4, what they basically did was take what made the Crash Insane trilogy brilliant and then tried a few new things out. They kept the game, the core gameplay the same, the core mechanics the same, and then tried new things. They added multiple characters to players and stuff like that. So I'm expecting a very similar thing from any Spyro game or any Spyro 4 game. Basically, I expect them to take what made the Reignited trilogy so brilliant, so magical, and so fun to play, and just replicate that with a new story and some kind of small risks. Maybe they'll add some new gameplay mechanics. Maybe they'll add a new character. But essentially, at the core of any Spyro 4 game will be the mechanics of the Reignited trilogy. I do not see them straying away from the mechanics very much at all, because ultimately it works, and don't fix it if it's not broken. So overall, from what I'm expecting and what I think would be very good for Spyro next year is Spyro 4, Spyro 2021, and if that happens, I will be absolutely ecstatic, and I think it will be a ton of fun to cover. Moving on to Crash, I bet that most Crash fans cannot believe how spoiled we've been for Crash content over the recent years. Like, since 2017 we've had the Insane trilogy, we've had CTR, and obviously this year we had the first new Crash game in a very long time, which was Crash 4, obviously. And by the way, I'm not even counting the Crash on the Run mobile game in this little sequence yet, so Crash content-wise, we've had an awful lot in recent years. And what makes that amount of content even more special is that I think 2021 looks like it's going to bring yet another game. So for a while now, there's been strong rumours that a PvP, player versus player, Crash game is planned for next year. Obviously, when they hear a new PvP Crash game is coming, a lot of people are kind of thinking, well, this is going to be Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel 2 or Crash Team Racing 2, whatever it would be called. One thing I would say though is that I do not think it will be a kart racing game, although obviously I could be wrong. Instead, I can envisage a game including a whole variety of detailed minigames which can be played both in local and online multiplayer. I think the key here is that whether it's a kart racer or something like I'm describing, this is going to be a heavily multiplayer focused game because obviously it's PvP. Perhaps there could actually be a kart racing section within the game I'm suggesting. Perhaps it could be based in and around Von Clutch's theme park. It's probably gonna include skins and customizables because they worked so well with Crash Team Racing, and they've also brought that stuff back in Crash 4 in certain elements, so it's definitely something on their mind. And one thing I would definitely like is seasonal content, bringing new minigames and locations to explore within Von Clutch's theme park. If anyone's played Tag Team Racing, you know, just exploring all that was actually fun in itself. So I could see this world where you explore, you go and play the minigames, stuff like that. But I'm hoping that a Crash PvP game will be very fun. It's definitely a risk if it's something like I'm describing, but I think whatever they do, whether it's the kind of thing I'm suggesting or whether it's just CTR2, it's going to do very well and bring a lot of happiness to Crash fans' faces. So that is it for this video. Obviously in the future I'll go into more detail on my ideas. It's been nice talking about Crash and Spyro again. I've not done it for a while, so I'm looking forward to making more content towards the end of this year and next year. Also, the Game Awards are coming up in the next few days, so who knows what that could hold. Hopefully a Spyro game. That can be very exciting for Christmas. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember to leave your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you want to see another one of our Crash or Spyro videos, then check out the video in the box below. Also, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for lots more Crash and Spyro content. My name is Alex, and I will see you in another video soon.